The Sahabas call it no. Any of the Sahabas no. Any of the 4 Imams no. So where the heck did you come up with it? He came up with it. Why? Because he wanted to find a way to explain the Quran is created. So he said Allah speaks to himself, and then he created those words into the Quran. So it's like it's still Allah's words that are eternal, but the Quran is also created. Why is the Quran created being causing such a fitna? It sounds like such a silly thing today. Guys, isn't that right? Doesn't it sound like a very silly thing? Does anyone say the Quran is created at all today? Does anyone say that? Out of mistake, someone might say that. But when you understand, it's like, no one says the Quran is created. By the way, how do we refute when someone says Quran is created? When someone says the Quran is created, what is the proof Quran is created? Ya Mu'tazila, what was your proof? Or Ja'ad bin Dirham, the first person who said it. He said the evidence the Quran is created is Allah says, Wallahu khalaqa kulla shay. Allah created everything. Quran is a shay, therefore Allah has created the Quran. How do we refute this? Who can tell me? Okay, so this is going to be a sneaker question. Need some more sneakers. Next week, inshallah. Sneaker question. How do we refute this? Right. Yes, tell me.
The Quran is being created, then has a beginning and also has an end to it. So are we saying that the Quran is an end? This is
So the brother is saying, points is saying, that if the Quran is created, must have a beginning, must come to an end. Are you saying that the Quran will come to an end? Okay, anything else? How can you refute? Yes, go ahead.
The verse says,
فَحَجِرْهُ حَتَّى يَسْمَعْ كَلَامَ اللَّهِ. In which surah is that?
Can I remember?
We'll share this then, yeah? I'll help you with it. وَإِنْ أَحَدًا مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ اسْتَجَارَكَ فَأَجِرْهُ حَتَّى يَسْمَعْ كَلَامَ اللَّهِ in Surah Tawbah. If one of the disbelievers asks you for respite, meaning in battle, they said, that's it, I don't want to fight anymore, I surrender, then give him respite, meaning accept his surrender, حَتَّى يَسْمَعْ كَلَامَ اللَّهِ until he hears the words of Allah, meaning so that he can hear the words of Allah. So therefore Allah has called the Quran His own words, correct or not? Therefore, Quran, Kalam Allah must be eternal. Why must it be eternal if it's Kalam Allah? Why? Because Allah is eternal. Okay, hold on. Stay with me. Just because Kalam Allah, Allah is eternal, does whatever belongs to Allah or the word added to Allah, does it make it eternal?
No.
Like Baytullah, Ka'batullah, is it eternal? Is the Kaaba created or not? You said Ka'batullah is created? What? Who? Who said no? Who said no? Who said no? Okay, Naqatullah. Hadihi Naqatullah. Shu'aib said that, right? فَلَا تَذَرُوهَا يعني don't tie it up. So Shu'aib said that. He said, Hadihi Naqatullah. Naqatullah means what? Camel of Allah. So is the camel created or not? Yes. But it's attributed to Allah. So is it created or not?
Yes.
So you see, they're confused. I like to confuse them. So they come back tomorrow, so I'll confuse them. Yes, go ahead. Fine, it's tashrif, but how do we know it's not created? This is important. This is going to blow your mind away. Because this one, when I read it from Sunan al-Darimi, boom, it's like, man, something blew up in my head. An aneurysm went off. A good one. Yeah, and I became suddenly more intelligent. Okay, so this is called Baytullah. Okay guys, Baytullah, which is like the house of Allah, which is meant by the Ka'batullah, Ka'batullah, right guys? Naqatullah, which is the camel of Allah. Okay, Rahmatullah. Inna rahmatallahi qareebun min al-muhsinin. Right guys? Rahmatullah. Rasulullah. وَإِذَا نَفَخْتُ فِيهِ بِالرُّوحِ فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. And when I blown into him from my soul. Which soul? What does it mean? I'll test you guys now. Ruhi. Ruhullah. What does it mean? Alright, let's see who's smart enough. This one deserves a box of Snickers. This one deserves a box of Snickers. Who got that one right? Who's getting the one right? No, not you, bro. Was it you? Yeah, okay, half. It's okay, inshallah. I feel charitable today. Okay, guys. Baytullah, Naqatullah, Rahmatullah, Rasulullah, Ruhullah. Which one is created, which one is not created? Can we agree, please, at least Baytullah is not created, please?
Yeah, sure.
We saw them, man. They couldn't build it, man. They ran out of halal money, man. You know what I'm saying? It's created, right, guys? We know that. We touched it, right? Stone, guys. Come on, man. It's not Allah. Please, at least have that sense to say it, right? Yes or no? Yes? All right. Created. Let's call it C. Created. Okay, let's call C created. Naqatullah, camel. Come on, guys. Camel, man. It can't be Allah, man. It makes donkey sounds. It makes a camel sounds. It goes to the toilet. It can't be Allah, man. You know what I'm saying? You with me or not? Has to be created, right? All right, good. Created. Rahmatullah. Why? Not created. Okay, I agree with you. Not created, but why? Rasulullah. Are you sure? I was about to write the wrong one. Okay. Created. Ruhullah. We'll come to that. Created, not created. Oh my God, which one? Okay, hold. Stay with me. This is so important. Wallahi, this is going to make you smart people today. You're going to go back and tell your mom, I've just become Albert Einstein. Yeah? But in Islam, right? Okay, now, I know this is going to confuse you. Let's take another example. Okay? If I told you the keys to my car, okay? BMW, my car's BMW, so that's the BMW keys. Now, does the key belong to my car or not? Yes. Is it a part of my car or is it separate in existence from the car itself? Separate. What about the color of my car? Is it separate from the car or is it attached to the car itself, part and parcel of the car? Part and parcel of the car. Length of the car, weight of the car, height of the car, speed of the car, model of the car. They're all part and parcel. Agreed or not? Why? Because you see, our mind tells us that. Because the mind tells us that the color cannot exist on its own. And speed cannot exist on its own. It exists being attached to something. Does that make sense? Our mind tells us that. That's why we know color of a car must be part of the car. Therefore, must have existed as long as the car existed. The speed of the car is part of the car, must have existed as long as the car existed. The height of the car is part of the car, must have existed as long as the car existed. But the key of the car